welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our real quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books you can pre-order by this weekend. So head on over to infinityflux.net right now to start placing your pre-orders for these books, so when they are released in a couple of weeks, you won't miss out, you won't find sold out signs slapped on them. You will have yours and be ready to go.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. I'm going to kick us off with Planet She-Hulk. This is, of course, spinning out of the Imperial storyline and the Imperial War Planet She-Hulk one-shot that we had. This is by Stephanie Phillips, and theirs by Aaron Cooter. And not a whole lot of information. This just sounds like a continuation of the story that was set up in that one-shot. Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk was put in charge of keeping the peace on Sakaar while Amadeus Cho and Hulk went out to deal with the Imperial stuff going on. But Hulk was supposed to be back by now, and he's not. So now it's up to She-Hulk to maintain the peace on this world that is all about war. This sounds really, really fun. I love the idea of this. I love the setting of this. So I'm very excited for this new ongoing Planet She-Hulk series.
Next is 1776, number 1. This is going to be a mini-series. This is... Sorry, I read the wrong note. So, calamity strikes when a mysterious force dares to tamper with the sacred threads of history. So, Captain America and a few other heroes, presumably those on the cover there, they are going to leap into action to safeguard the founding of the United States of America. The fate of the nation hangs in the balance at the dawn of the revolution, and these valiant heroes must navigate the treacherous waters of the past to ensure a future that remains untarnished.
Captain America's going to be giddy about this.
Yeah, right.
Go see his heroes.
Yep.
Next up, we have Radioactive Spider-Man. I'm very excited about this one. This is part of the Age of Revelation storyline, but this one is, of course, centering on Spider-Man and not the X-Men. So what has Spider-Man done once the X-Virus has decimated New York City? Peter Parker has doused himself in lethal radiation to hold off the infection, I guess, that is rampaging through the city. But survival comes at a high cost. While this will not kill Peter, it's definitely going to change him. And will it be for the better or worse? It's not looking too good, but this is going to be a 3-issue miniseries that I think sounds really fun from Joe Kelly and Kev Walker.
Next is Alien vs. Captain America. This is another new miniseries from Marvel, and something I didn't know till today is this is set during World War II,
Wow.
Which automatically makes it even much more interesting for me there. Hydra is seeking a new weapon to defeat the Allies and win the war. The Red Skull has sent Baron Strucker on an expedition to the Himalayas to find the fabled city of Atalan. But instead of finding Inhumans, Strucker uncovers something much more deadly, much more alien. And Captain America and the Howling Commandos are going to have to stop the Red Skull and their new xenomorph weapons from, destroying everything, basically.
Next up, we have another Age of Revelation tie-in. This is Omega Kids, and this sounds interesting. It's by Tony Fleeks and Andres Genolet. And in this, it focuses on an adult now Quentin Quire, Kid Omega, and he's he's picked his side in this battle. He is now protects the dream of mutant supremacy and independence as the head of the Revelation Territories spy network. So Quentin's maybe not the best person in this storyline, but he's got his team of new psychic kids. But will the next generation replace the former revolutionaries? So it sounds like maybe an uprising from some of his students for that. But I'm very interested to see this angle of the story, because Revelation's going to have a lot of people on his side as well. And it sounds like a very interesting one.
And we have another Age of Revelation book. This is the Last Wolverine. This is from Saladin Ahmed and Edgar Salazar. And X years later, the people of Vancouver cheer on a new hero, the wonderful Wolverine, who is also the Wendigo that we've seen at the beginning of Saladin Ahmed's run of the current Wolverine series. But what happened to Logan? A secret from Wolverine's past will set the last Wolverine on a mission to uphold his mentor's legacy unless a dire threat burns it all down first. And I wonder if that dire threat is Logan.
Yeah. Next up, we have a really fun sounding miniseries. It's going to be 3 issues. This is Hector Plasm, Hunt for the Bigfoot, or Hunt the Bigfoot. This is by Benito Sereno, who was the original creator of Hector Plasm. But this is a brand new jumping on point for the character because he is a ghost hunter who's faced all sorts of unique spirits in his travels. But a series of murders in the Pacific Northwest town leads him to confront a creature more solid than usual, the Bigfoot. So this sounds really, really fun. The art by Derek Hunter, and this looks really cool. It's pretty cartoony, over the top. Think almost like I Hate Fairyland
Yeah.
looking. But also we've got this great A cover here by Ryan Otley.
Next up is Titans number 28. We wanted to talk about this one because this is, I believe it's the first tie-in to DCKO, the first of the tie-ins that are going to be in the mainline books. Before the Heart of Apocalypse terraforms the planet into a hellscape, the Titans lead the evacuation of Earth, and you will learn more about that in DCKO number 1 when it comes out on October 8th. And while the team splits up to save as many people as possible, old friends and new allies join the fray to save humanity from extinction.
And next up, we have a new, I believe, is a mini series, Terrorbytes. This sounds really fun. So this is by Mark Russell and Felix Ruiz, and this is kind of one of your anthology horror slash tech speculative fiction books. And in this first issue, we see a headset that lets users relive their greatest memories at the moment of their death, but it extracts a brutal price. So if you like those anthology style, one and done horror books, but this time with a little Black Mirror futuristic spin, definitely check out Terrorbytes.
Next up, we have Yuletide number 1 because we're mixing horror because this comes out in October and also a little bit of Christmas too. 3-issue miniseries. All 3 issues will be 40 pages, and this is set in a small town of Christmas, Pennsylvania. Every year when December rolls around, the people there love to pull out all the stops for the biggest and brightest displays. But there are 3 teens named Jake, Abe, and Wynn. They're much more interested in the dark side of the holiday than what their parents want to admit exists. And their hobby is going to lead them to an abandoned wing of the local Christmas museum. And they're going to discover an ancient relic that, when activated, will bring a furious procession of Yuletide horrors. Long since banished from our plane, and with a darkness that's been waiting for centuries for its chance to overtake the world. So, Merry Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. This is definitely a mix of horror and Yuletide fun. That is it for Top Comics to Pre-Order Flash. Thank you so much for watching. Head on over to infinityflux.net right now. Start placing your pre-orders. That way you don't have to worry about these books selling out or forgetting about them. You will have your name on them. Tune in on Friday.
Literally, we're going to write your name on the
Yeah,
covers.
sorry, that's just a little thing we do. Tune in on Friday for Comics from the Future. We'll be going over these books, their variants, and much, much more. So don't miss that. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. And until next time, see ya.